After 4 decades and allegations from at least 50 women, comedian Bill Cosby now charged with 3 felony counts. He's accused of drugging and sexually assaulting a woman when she visited his home in 2004. Yesterday, Cosby made the $1 million bail, and his lawyers vowed a vigorous defense. What's on the horizon? What about his case, his defense? What will prosecutors likely do? Joining us right now, Channel 4 legal analyst Rhonda Peoples-Waters, who is not associated with this case, but ready to weigh in and give us some perspective about what's going on. Happy New Year, and thanks for being here.
Happy New Year.
First things first, this is a criminal case now. Does this raise the stakes?
Absolutely. So in this situation, he's going to be looking at, of course, prison time, up to 10 years in prison. He could be declared a sex offender. So obviously, it's not just civil where money is involved. His liberty and life is obviously at stake.
It was interesting to listen to Gloria Allred yesterday, who represents a lot of the women who have leveled accusations against Cosby and who can't bring their case to trial because the statute of limitations has expired. But she says this is a victory for them.
Yes, and that's because those victims will not be able to have their cases come before a jury, but they may be able to even testify or be witnesses in this case, or just be able to see this process go forth and somewhat get, some satisfaction knowing that he may face penalties for things that he did, similar to what he did
So
to
what
them.
you're saying, at the very least, it may be a chance to have their voices heard.
Absolutely.
There are some legal technicalities here that basically Cosby's lawyers could use to get the case tossed. Number one, initially the Montgomery County DA, somebody different than who's in office right now, refused to try this case.
Right. So initially, the victim did not make the claim until about a year later. And then at that time, the district attorney decided that there was not enough evidence to move forward. And here we are years later with a different district attorney who just made this a big issue during his campaign. So that's certainly one of Cosby's defenses.
Now, there's a lot of he said, she said that's going to go into this trial. But there is a deposition that was given. And some people say that that deposition is very damning. But the fact of the matter is, Cosby went ahead and gave that testimony thinking he had immunity, because if it had been a criminal case, he probably would have never, ever taken the stand and talked.
Absolutely. So they're going to use his statements in that deposition where he admitted to using the drugs and providing that to the victim. And they're going to say, listen, this is evidence of his guilt, consciousness of guilt. So certainly they're going to use his own statements against him.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is, can they do that effectively? Can Cosby's lawyers come back and say, whoa, he thought he had immunity here, and it wasn't a criminal case then, and now that it is, it's a whole different ball of wax, so you can't use that now.
They will be able to use it, but the stronger argument will be he's going to say, I did this, but everything we did was consensual. All of our sexual activity was still consensual.
Where do you think this winds up?
I expect that in the end, we have 2 years down the line, an 80-year-old male, and the prosecution is going to say, let's work this out for a plea deal. In
that plea, does he ever see jail time?
I doubt that there will be any jail time. Maybe he'll be declared a sex offender, may have some type of ankle monitoring or some type of probation period.
Will that create a public outcry? People saying, oh, he just got out of jail because he's Bill Cosby. If it had been somebody else, it would be a whole different story?
Absolutely. You'll hear a great public outcry about that.
Very complex situation.
It will be.
Rhonda Peoples-Waters, thank you very much.